In its latest event, Oppo introduced its new flagship phone called Oppo Find X3 Pro, which has a great performance, which I will review in this video. Let's the video. In terms of design, this phone weighs 193 grams and its thickness is 8.3 mm and its size is 6.7 inches, which is lighter than other flagships. Its middle frame design has also made it one of the most comfortable phones. The back panel of this device is protected by Gorilla Glass Victus, and 4 lenses and flash are placed in a square frame in the corner of the back panel, and the glass of the back panel is curved in the camera frame. The middle frame is made of aluminium. On the front panel is a slightly curved display with a selfie camera in the corner in the form of a punch hole, and 90% of the front panel is the display, which is great. The front panel is also protected by Gorilla Glass Victus and has a high resistance. The Find X3 Pro also has an IP68 standard that is completely waterproof. Overall, this phone is really great in terms of design. Oppo Find X3 Pro has one of the best displays. The display of this device is LTPO AMOLED, which has a resolution of 2K and displays more than 1 billion colors, and also supports HDR10 Plus content. Everything is displayed in the best way in this display, and it has excellent black color depth. The refresh rate of this device is 120Hz adaptive, which in addition to high speed also has optimal battery consumption. The pixel density of the Find X3 Pro is 525 ppi and its brightness is 1300 nits, and there is no problem to see the content in it. In terms of security, this device has an optical fingerprint sensor under the display, which has good security and excellent speed, but its location is a little annoying. This phone also has face recognition, which is done with a selfie camera, which has good speed but low security. The main lens of this phone is 50 megapixels. The photos have a good sharpness and shows the details well. The dynamic range of the photos is also very good. In night mode, the photos have a very little noise and the brightness increases well. And the photos in night mode are really great. In portrait mode, the subject is well separated from the background and the details of the subject are displayed well. The Oppo Find X3 Pro ultra-wide lens is also 50 megapixels, the quality of which can be said to be very close to the main lens and is one of the best ultra-wide lens. The phone also has a 13 megapixels telephoto lens with double optical zoom. The quality of the photos in double zoom mode is very good and acceptable. This device has a 3 megapixels macro lens with a ring light around it. Macro photos have a very good quality and have a very good brightness due to the ring light. This lens also has a microscope mode that you can bring the phone very close to the subject and take great photos. In terms of video recording, with the Oppo Find X3 Pro main lens, you can record 4K 60 frames per second video, which is great. The selfie camera of this device is 32 megapixels, which shows the details and sharpness well, but the dynamic range is average. With a selfie camera, you can record 1080 video at 30 frames per second, which is acceptable. In terms of hardware, this phone has a Snapdragon 888 chipset and 8 or 12 gigabits of RAM. This phone has no lag or slowness and has excellent hardware performance. It also has a UFS 3.1 data storage system, which is very powerful and fast, but this device gets hot in long uses, which is a bit annoying. Oppo Find X3 Pro has 3 years of software support and now has Android 11 and ColorOS 11.2, which has great personalization features and capabilities, and in my opinion is one of the best in terms of software. The battery of this phone is 4500 mAh and lithium polymer, which can be used for a full day in semi-heavy use without the need for a charger. Oppo Find X3 Pro supports 65 watt fast charger and it takes 50 minutes to fully charge. This phone has a stereo speaker with excellent sound quality and volume. Its microphone is also of excellent quality. Overall, the Oppo Find X3 Pro is a great flagship with different and special features and is worth buying. Thanks for watching. If you like my content, subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, like it. Have a purpose for your life and strive for your goals. Goodbye, see you in next video.